So there are liberals pretending to be conservatives, and they are hanging out at actual Idaho political chat. I can't spend more than 3 hours on this group without getting banned, one after another. So one of the, with just the kind of crap that goes on here, one of the people, I mentioned globalists, and one of the people right here says, how so? Can you elaborate on how America will be taken over by globalists, and who are the globalists? So I identified them in this post, and all I said was, a globalist is anyone who advocates for foreign interests over America, who seeks in any way to subvert American sovereignty to a global government to foreign interests. Anyone to do with anything to do with the WEF are globalists. Globalist organizations include the Council on Foreign Relations, Club of Rome, Trilateral Commission, and their that was a typo, so I don't even know what I said. Include people like George Soros, the Clintons, Obamas, anyone in the United Nations. Globalists are they believe there should be no borders. Anyone should be free to vote anywhere they live, and anyone should compete for jobs. Things like citizenship being outdated in the way of progress. That how is it that anyone involved in any politics has a need to ask that question? I asked, and then I posted a video for them. Rumble.com, globalism defined, and they correctly identify it. And then I also messaged the person because they auto declined my post. It's the kind of place, it's a censorship place here. So auto declined it, so I put it up in a photo because the person asked me a question, and when you ask me a question, you deserve an answer. And if I ask a question, I deserve an answer. Anybody does. That person said, do not ever PM me again. Okay. Did you get that? They blocked what they blocked. I promise not to message you again if you don't demand a reply, and then I see my reply blocked. And then she goes on to make fun of my typos, typical leftist. And then finally the moderator comes in and says, actually, because I said mod staff doesn't get to decide what is information and misinformation, and the admin replied, actually admin and mods do get to determine misinformation. That's not actually true. They can censor information. They can set themselves up to be the god of the gatekeeper of this information, but they are not the end-all determination of what is misinformation and what is information. So you're wrong on that. He said, posting a rambling, nonsensical, conspiracy-laden post about Soros, the UN, blah, 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 is precisely the definition of misinformation and also reeks of anti-Semitism. Of course, and so that's how you know you're dealing with leftists. They call everything anti-Semitism, even though I didn't say. I just mentioned Soros. So he happens to be Jewish. That's on him, not me. Whatever. In addition to breaking the rule, going around the auto mod and posting screenshot what got denied broke another rule. Well, first of all, what I posted there shouldn't have got auto blocked, and it shouldn't be against the rule to reply to somebody's answer with factual answers. Reply to their question with factual answers. Oh, and then they say, and to add the cherry on top, you posted from a banned site because it's literally Nexus of Lies. I assume that he means Rumble. Rumble is if it's banned, how come I could access it, for one? If it's banned here, how am I supposed to know what you ban on this? You make up the rules.